Good day, viewers. My name is Ogushola Ayodele, well known as High Code. We welcome you to your favorite program, which is Youthshow on
Kappa TV.
Yeah, I'm not here alone. I'm here with.
Good day, I'm Adora Faith Oyinkosola. Good day.
Yeah, don't forget, Biori is on the streets looking for one or two things for us on this topic. Yeah, our last week topic is indecent dressing in our society. Faith and Biori were trying to put more light on this topic, and we concluded that today we'll bring in our guest. A very powerful guest will be in our midst in a short time now. But before then, let's move to the street and see what Biori got for us.
Yes.
Thank you.
My name is Abiodun from Kappa TV, sir. Sir, we're working on a topic right now which is indecent dressing in our society. So I want to ask you this question. Is indecent dressing in our society, is it good or bad, sir? Indecent dressing is not good. Then why is it not good in our society? Hallelujah.
Child of God is not good. As a child of God, you need to dress to glorify your own good way. The Yoruba version or Yoruba adage says, the way people see you, the way they address you. Let's now throw it into the society. If your dressing is not well comfortable or your dressing is not well acceptable in the society, the people will be looking at you as irresponsible person. Code me right. If you want to get job, if you said, okay, they have their code of dressing. If you want to get job, can you dress with a mini micro skirt? And you said you want to get job. If you want to go for an interview as a man or a woman, a lady or a guy, can you tell me that you will go with immoral dressing for you to go and get a proper job? No. In your office, can you tell me that I want to wear call it a crazy jeans, the armless, the jumper? Can you wear it to the office? Fine. There are some offices that they accepted some of all those in order to for their managers, for them to get what for them to get what they want to get from the leader. You are not an adult. Why are you wearing a jumper out? The Oyinbos that did all these things, they did some of these things because of their weather. You can't say you want to wear a jumper, they only wear it into the club. And you call yourself a child of God. You're supposed to go to the club. Are you supposed to be clubbing? No. If you say you are working in a reputable organization, tell me what time do you want to use to go and do clubbing when you have a lot of tasks before you to accomplish. So for me, I don't think it's normal for a normal person to say you want to dress abnormal. For some guys, you are not an entertainer, you are not a footballer. You will say you want to do a drill, come to the church. Is it the angel that's looking at you or the pastor? Can you take a drill to the office? Which office or company can accept all this the dreadlock, this heavy pump, or do this? Some you will see them with a rough beard. Yes. So for youth of nowadays, I don't know if it is devil that is taking charge of everything. But I pray that our youth, they will not run into the hand of all this in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen. And I also pray for those people that have fell into this kind of things, God will call them back home in the mighty name of Jesus. That's what I see.
Thank you very much, sir. Viewers, we are still on the topic, indecent dressing in our society. Now, stay tuned when I join my colleague in the studio with the guest we have there. Bye.
Yes. From what we heard from Abe in the street, we all know that indecent dressing is abnormal dressing. But we can see that our guest is in our midst. But sir, I would like you to introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Pastor Dr. J.O. Opaleye, the presiding pastor of Prayer House Pentecostal Ministry, Mata, Lagos State.
Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, sir.
You're welcome to our show, sir. Last week we were deliberating on a topic which says indecent dressing in our society.
Yes.
Yeah. Faith here and our colleague on the street, Biodun, had a lot of light on this topic. But sir, due to our viewers out there, the content there is not that full for them enough. So that's why we brought you in, sir, to throw more light. To expatiate the topic for us very, very well, sir. By you doing that, sir, we have some questions to ask because our viewers out there drop some questions. Now you need to help us throw more light to these questions, sir. So, sir, on that topic, sir, indecent dressing in our society, please, we would love you to, briefly, sir, to help us expatiate that, sir.
Thank you very much, my coordinators and the viewers, wherever you are watching us. There is genesis for everything. How do we come about dressing at all? In the book of creation, Genesis, God did not introduce us to cloth. It said dressing. The first man created, they didn't know that they were naked.
Yes.
But not until sin came in. When we talk of dressing or clothing, it's as a result, it has one purpose. The reason of clothing, dress, or whatever is to cover the nakedness. And the moment you are naked, you are exposed to shame. So whatever the type of dressing you want to do now, must first of all cover your nakedness. Otherwise, you'll be exposed to shame. Dressing normally is okay. It's okay.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for throwing light to this topic. We will now go back to our questions, sir.
Because, like me, I have a lot of questions to ask today, sir.
Okay.
But the first question is indecent dressing a fashion? Indecent dressing, is it a fashion or not?
Indecent dress is not a fashion.
Okay.
It's a madness.
Not fashion.
It's not fashion. Because if you dress abnormally, nobody will admire you. They will see you otherwise. As someone who is not mentally okay or mentally imbalanced, that just to do something normal, people will admire you. It's okay.
Okay, sir. Another question is, dressing decently, does it bring out the quality and responsibility in woman?
Yes, of course.
Okay, sir.
Let us start from the studio here. See the way you dress, see the way you woman. And our view. It's okay. But the moment you do something otherwise, people will be thinking one way or the other. Apart from a baby that is newly born, now, he will come home, he will come to this world naked. And what the parents do? They will try to cover that very decent clothes and the way they will package him or her with so some sort of that's so that even at all, a mother in the city. Yes, they like to look for a clothes. Yes, to cover himself.
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. My own question here says, put on indecent dressing doesn't lead to raping. As in putting on indecent dressing doesn't lead to raping.
Actually, it contributes to raping. When we talk raping itself is controlled by a spirit. Anybody that is has that spirit of fornication or this and that, adultery or whatever now. Whether if you see a person come, see all these Muslim sisters or whatever now, yes, that spirit will lead him or her to do such a thing. But in this sense, we contribute more, we expose more, we serve as a source of attraction to such an atrocity.
Thank you very much, sir. If I may understand that question very well, the answer you got, you are trying to tell us that it attracts the issue of raping,
Yes.
indecent dressing. So you made an illustration about our Islamic people, the way they dress, the way they put on their hijab, it really covers their body. Even that dressing, even a man seeing them or the opposite sex seeing them, we know that this person is well brought up from a good family. Thank you very much on that.
Sir, another question that I have here, sir. We are in technology world, whereby different dressings are out, like crop top, crazy jean, all this indecent dressing. As a Christian, what kinds of dressing we're supposed to put on?
Now, as a Christian,
Yes.
you're supposed to put a normal dressing.
Like?
One, if it is up and down, let it cover your nakedness. Or see all this private part or whatever. Even God does not even expect. Look at in Genesis chapter 3, verse 7. The moment these people they discover that they are naked,
Yes.
what do? They look for the leaf to cover, not the whole body. Why must we expose your private parts, very sensitive places, organ to the public? So therefore, for anybody to behave responsible, normal, you must dress properly. Well.
Thank you very much, sir. My next question here says, sir, indecent dressing in our society, is it government's fault for not banning it or not?
Let me tell you something. We make a lot of mistakes. Charity begins at home. It is whatever the product that you produce, you give to government is what they will trade for you.
Yes.
Decency or whatever now must start from home. That is home training. The way you train your child. Proverbs 22:6, what did he say? He said, train up your child. The way we go.
And you will not depart from thee.
How many things government wants to do? We always lay blame for everything. Government will do this and everything. Let me tell you something. It is only in Nigeria here that corporal punishment is allowed. Even in primary school, even in homes in America, you are not allowed to beat.
Yes.
What government, what is it going? Even at office, want to take a higher hand or whatever, do that, people will see them like that. Well, otherwise, look at this fast food. Nose mask. Say that now. Government is going to have a lot of problems because people are not law abiding. Everybody would like one way or the other to give excuse to do. I forgot this. I'm not used to this and that, everything. So the government, if it bans or place ban on it now, it has limitation. It's from our own family, our own society. We do a lot. Government can only do little one.
Thank you very much, sir. I love the way you answered the question that charity begins at home. Because to brother on what you said, sir, if you are the parent of a child, that in your presence your child is putting on bra and pants, saying I want to get something at the corridor there, and you can't tell the child, hey, we are going inside and putting on something. Like definitely you are trying to teach the child the way she should be trained. Now, my last question here, sir, which is, what are the things government should do to ban indecent dressing in our society?
Government encourage the work of law. Look at regulation. For example, look at our professional university. I would like to draw the example from Convenant University, winners. I mean, Caleb University at Matawi, they have code of dressing. You can't dress anyhow. Otherwise, you'll be expelled. Let government promulgate law, very strong one, that if you this and that, you fail to do this, that, you are going to face the wrath of law. That is that strong law will serve as a deterrent to people to do this work.
Sorry, sir, what you said that the government should create law for them to guide them. But sir, I remember when I was in school then, in the protecting of the battle, if you are putting on, if the guy you are putting on shorts, you can't enter the school premises.
Not only in face,
So-
that's protecting all schools. In fact, once you just enter the school like this, you can see that the dressing code
Is there.
is there.
But sir, on that, there are some laws itself that the government have put in place. But still yet, because I noticed, because even the corruption in the country won't allow it. Because in a sense that, okay, start arresting anybody that dress this and this, and you arrest them and tell you are insulting them that, yeah, bring 2,000, I'll pay you. So they are encouraging even our how would I put it, our
enforcement agency.
Yes, our law enforcement agency had one even putting more effect to this thing, because they are the one they are not trying to eradicate it the way the government are trying to, but because of the corruption they want to go into. So please, what can we do to that?
Corruption, like I've told you, is complete spirit. A spirit follows all those things. First of all, before government can arrest this ugly situation, they will first of all know how to do the modification, law enforcement. Peradventure, they will give them orientation. They will be the first person to what? To have encourage them how to enforce this law. Maybe peradventure, they may even say that there's a law that anybody who is caught in the act of not cooperating with the government, this is what is going to either you'll be dismissed or you will leave off the post. Those who can effect that law to the letter, that is where for government now to promulgate that law and to be effective now, they first of all know the way how to take care of the law enforcement agents, because those are the people that will enforce the law. The moment that institution is failed, there's no way people will be escaping from this in one way or the other.
So my one last question is, what are the categorical ways of balancing our dressing nowadays? What are the ways of balancing our decent dressing nowadays?
Thank you very much. That's a very good and intelligent question. Number one, all our institutions, religious institutions, need to be encouraged. We have a great role to play. Church, mosque, this and that. Look at this indecent dressing, what we are talking about, is highly rampant among Christian and Muslim, not all this traditional believer or whatever. Now, the two institutions have a great role to play. So from there, all the schools, parent-teacher association, they also have role to play, and our education curricula need to be revisited. Moral instruction, all this and that need to be encouraged, because it is that spirit we want to fight, not the body. So religious institution, our education system, and families we have to play. I'm say, oh, no, that's where we do this and that. But that's how people do. To follow people to do evil.
Yes.
Otherwise, society.
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, our viewer out there, as you can hear from our guest today, that indecent dressing is very bad in our society. Faith, please just try to tell our viewers out there how you're blessed with this, with the way our guest answered the question.
This really, I'm so excited, because the way when I first asked the question, the way the guy is there, so I'm so much happy. And the thing is, we have already had a lot on this issue of indecent dressing.
Yes.
So the thing is rampant in let me say nowadays, and it's happened within ourselves, we that we call ourselves youths.
Yeah.
So the thing is, let's cover ourselves. Clothes is something that we put on to cover our nakedness, not something that we put on to expose our body. Please and please, let's always cover our body. Let's dress decently. According to what our guest said, he said charity begins at home. Let's the family also, they have a lot of things to do. The mother and the what and the father, they have a lot of things to do. We have some children that when they are at home they will dress decently, but on getting outside they will dress the way they like. But the thing is, the parents also, they can still do a thing. You can still do something. The thing is, anytime you want to visit your children in the school, don't tell them. Just go there unknowingly for them, so you will know the ways of life they are living. So make sure you do what? Make sure you take this of all these things, and the government also should do what? Should eradicate the issue of indecent dressing in our society.
Yes. Thank you, viewers out there. Still your favorite show, the Youthshow on Kappa TV. Stay tuned. Next week we'll come with a fantastic topic. Stay tuned.
Thank you.